welcome back to Charming Raindrops, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to try something different again, because you know we're always very out there on this channel and we do different things all the time, you know, just to see what works. So I met an author quite a while ago now, and she's really lovely and I decided to read her books. So they are crime and thriller, well I say crime and thriller, they're cosy. So they're probably as close to crime as I'm probably ever going to read, because I like to sleep at night and things do have a habit of making me think, oh my god, can't read it too close to sleeping. So I thought I absolutely loved these books and I wanted to share them with you because they were amazing. And being a local author, obviously she's not out there as much as possibly, you know, the mainstream authors, but her book is absolutely amazing and she's absolutely amazing. So here we are. She's just published her second book, which I read in about 2 sittings, and now I'm like, go on, write another one, write another one, write another one. Okay, so this is The Finding Machine. It's captured my heart. It is based in the 90s, the late 90s, 1998, and I really do love the 90s. Anything that's based in the 80s and the 90s, you've got me before I've even started reading it. So, and this is, the main character is called Alex. And Alex, a little bit like the rest of us, is all in a little bit of a hoo-ha. It's all a little bit, you know, she's sort of plodding on, getting on with her life. And then her dad's machine appears on her doorstep. It comes in the post. And this is his own invention. And it's a way of finding people. So it's a very interesting machine. There's a lots of, I think I like the fact that it's all being hopefully used for good. I mean, you know, we might get to a point where it's not being used for good. But, you know, Alex is an amazing character, and literally all she wants to do is do the best for everybody. And she wants to find things that people are looking for, and she wants to help her family, and she wants to help pretty much anyone. She is so selfless, it's unbelievable, but for some reason she always seems to get into trouble. So that was The Finding Machine. So then the second book that only came out at the beginning of March is The Millennium Affair. So the interesting thing about The Millennium Affair, apart from the fact that it is based back in the 90s again, in the run-up to the millennium, we all knew what we were doing at the point of the millennium. We all knew everything was going to, you know, the computers were all going to switch off. And we were all going to die, and we were all going to, you know, do this, that and the other. But guess what? It's 2024 and we're still here. We live and learn. But it's really interesting with the police procedural stuff that are in these books, that it's so simple. The technological changes are really interesting as well, because it's almost like, well, you know, we'd get Google out. We'd just, you know, get our smartphone out. You know, Google Maps will tell us where to go. You know, back then they've got a brick of a mobile phone. You know, they probably haven't even got proper modems. They've only just about got the internet. So I think that's what makes it even more interesting, is the fact that whenever she gets into trouble, it's not as easy to get out of it as it might be now with the technological advances. So in the run-up to the millennium, we meet a lot of the same characters again, which is the one thing that I absolutely love about it, because you get to the end of a book and you love the characters, and then you sort of go into a period of grieving. It's almost like I'm grieving for the fact that I'm not going to know what happens next. So I'm so excited that this is a series. And, you know, it's the race against time, and it's always very like cozy bits, but there's the cozy bits as well. And then there's meeting all the other nice people along the way, and she's always trying to do the best that she can for everybody. And this is me trying not to give it away, because at the end of the day, I think everyone needs to read it, because I think it's absolutely amazing. You can get it on Kindle. I'll link it down below. And you can also get it in paperback. But it's just, you know, we're on the way to the millennium, technological advances are happening, everyone's panicking, and goodness knows what's going to happen in the run-up to the millennium. And then we have The Finding Machine again, which makes a lovely comeback. And it's a beautiful role. And I think I just love the fact that Alex is much more headstrong in this book than she was in the previous book. She's learnt from the first book, which I think is lovely. She's doing her own thing. She's making herself a name in the world, and it's just lovely to see that she's grown, but still getting into trouble. So, you know, I don't know what the future holds for this set of books. You know, I'm guessing there's going to be a number 3. Lucy, I'm hoping there's going to be a number 3. Ever hopeful there's going to be a number 3. But yeah, I loved them so much that I just wanted to share them all with you. And I think everyone needs to go and read them because they were absolutely amazing. The first one was amazing, and you know, they always say that the second one's always you know, first one's amazing, you know, the second one is hard to beat the first one. And I think Lucy pulled it off. I really do. They are literally going in my journal this year under my Hall of Fame, because I read one in January and one in February, so I can put both of them on my Hall of Fame of my favourite books of the year so far. So every month I choose a favourite book from the ones that I've read, and these two, I think, you know, I read The Finding Machine back in January and I read The Millennium Affair in March, so therefore they can both go on my, you know, my recommended, my Hall of Fame, because I'm very excited and I've just loved every single minute of it, and I can't wait to see what Alex and Anthony and everyone else is up to, hopefully in book number 3. I'm very excited. Okay, so if you have liked what you're seeing, if you like, you can subscribe, you can click on the bell, and that'll let you know whenever I post new videos. I post a variety of different things. Sometimes I do days in the life, sometimes my guinea pigs get involved. You know, sometimes, I mean, I do generally do quite a lot of journaling. I find that the journaling helps me get through life. I have a reading journal now, and I'm very excited to see where that's going to go, because I've got several challenges on the go. So I'm hoping that, you know, last year I wanted to extend my reading, and this year we're going to extend it even more. So I'm really excited. So if you want to join me on the journey, then like, subscribe, do all those YouTubey things, or you can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, or here on YouTube. So thank you very much for watching if you're still watching, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Bye.